Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is going to be a bit of a crossover project. I am going to do a quick run through of how to make a mini album. I am doing this for my parish art group fun night tomorrow night, and I'm also bringing it over here to Patreon and to my Facebook group, especially for people who are taking part in Psalm of the Year. There'll be a little bit of a challenge at the end of this video, and of course for anybody who wants to make a very quick and easy, out of just one sheet of scrapbooking paper, mini album. So this is one that I've already made, which I have already decorated. I won't be decorating an album in this video. I'm just going to show you how to make the actual album itself, and then you can go off and decorate it whichever way you like. So this is the one that I've already prepared, and the theme of this particular one is Holy Week 2025. So it opens up like this. I'll put a ribbon around it to hold it closed. Opens like this, and inside I have basically a story running through Holy Week this year. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages on one side, and then you flip it over. It's sort of a waterfall style pages, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages on the other side, and they all fold up nicely like this, so that you have your little album that closes. You can decorate it as much or as little as you like. I've kept the cover pretty simple. So that's the finished album. I'm going to quickly run through how to actually make one, which is super easy. You'll need one sheet of 12 by 12 inch scrapbooking paper. Cut off the barcode, or rather the barcode strip, and then cut your sheet into 3 strips of 4 by 12 inch. So you're going to cut at 4 inches and at 4 inches. So this 1, 2, 3. So one of these will be your cover, and 2 of them will be your pages. Now I do suggest that you use a paper that's double-sided for starters. Do not use one that's too flimsy, because it does need to be strong enough to be your pages. And don't pick a paper that is too busy, because you're going to be sticking pictures or whatever you like on the pages. So you don't want something so busy that it distracts from what you're sticking on there. I'm going to pause this while my dog has a little attack, and then we'll come back. Once you've got your 3 strips, pick the one that is going to be your cover. Now if you've chosen a sheet of paper that has a uniform pattern over the whole area, then it doesn't really matter. If you've got something that has different things happening up and down the page, then have a look and decide what you want as your cover. Mine's almost uniform, but it does have these 2 sections with the really big design that I really want that to be my front cover. So I'm picking this one out as cover, putting the other 2 aside. Now this is where you are going to need your scoreboard. If you don't have one, you'll just have to measure and fold. And score your sheet, put it across here, and score it at 3 3/4 and 3 7/8. So it's only a tiny little area here, but that will be the kind of spine that lets you have a bit of depth to your album. And then flip it over and do the same on the other end. So once again, 3 3/4 and 3 7/8. So what you'll then have is a little album that folds along those little lines there and gives you a tiny spine. Now if you wanted to, you could actually make that area a little bit bigger, but once you do that, you're going to have a smaller section that flips over the front. But it's up to you. If you're going to fill it with lots and lots of things, dimensional things, then you might want to consider that. So put the cover aside And then grab your 2 sheets that are going to be your pages. And for each one, score that at 4 inches and at 8 inches. Easy peasy. Now these are going to be your pages. So fold each of them waterfall style. Then grab your glue. Stick your pages together so that you have a continuous waterfall effect, such as this. Now, if you have pages that have direction, where your pattern needs to be facing a particular way, be very careful of that when you stick these together so you don't have one the right way up and one upside down. Just a little thing to be mindful of. So your end result is a continuous long waterfall. Now you grab your little album. Be mindful of which way you want your cover to go. Open it up, and inside the cover here, stick the back of your cascading pages. That my glue's having a meltdown here. It's not even warm in here today. Be very careful not to cover the little spine area that you have folded. So pop it in there and you will have lots of space. Press it down, and so now you have a little album that opens up like this. And then closes with a little flat cover. And that is easy peasy, quick little 1-page album that you can then decorate as you wish. Put whatever you like on the pages, though I do have an idea for you. And it folds over. You can decorate the front or leave it as it is. You can put a closure, a ribbon, whatever you like. Now, having made this little album, I now have a small challenge for you. Now, this is for anyone who has started or is thinking about, because it's never too late to start, joining the Psalm of the Year challenge on my Patreon and on my Facebook group, both of which will have links down in the description. Focusing on one psalm throughout the entire year, praying that one psalm throughout the entire year. And there was supposed to be quite a bit of arting. The art sort of sat on the back burner for a while for many reasons. A lot of you know why. Now, this is my latest challenge to you. Having made this little album dedicated to your Psalm of the Year, can you cut your psalm up into 10 pieces and put one piece, one line, one verse, whatever it comes down to, one word on each page of your album? Then can you decorate it or find pictures to stick in that relate to that line, verse, word? Can you illustrate it? Can you find photographs? Do you want to just simply write it out? But completely up to you. I'd be really interested to see what you come up with. I've sort of got a few ideas running through my head at the moment for what I'm going to do with this one. And then, of course, come over and share it on my Patreon, in my Facebook group. Share it with other people, because you never know who you're inspiring when you're sharing this sort of art. So make your albums, have a think about your psalm. How can you put your Psalm of the Year into a little mini album? We'd love to see. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.